I discovered maybe my favorite mindset visualization hack of all time. And I really want to share it with you guys. This is a combination of a few different practices that I've used to grow my business to over $800,000 of sales online, to meet my partner, to travel, to do all the things. So if you want to do all the things, if you want to do some more things in your life, some more awesome things, I think you guys are really going to like this tool. I have been messing with this behind the scenes, but I found something really cool that I'm going to show you guys that makes this also next level. And honestly, I'm so excited. I was going to sell this, but I'm just going to give it to you guys. I really appreciate everybody that's been coming over here and supporting my YouTube channel and commenting and watching. And it just makes me really excited to be able to share this stuff. So as a thank you, I'm going to give you this tool completely for free. I'll link it below. I'm going to show you what makes it so special right now. So this is the Future Self Cinema. This is going to help you visualize. I have a few special things in here, but when you first come in here, there are these prompts. You can put anything in here, but I put these prompts if you want to do a business visualization, if you want to do your most magnetic, unapologetic self, like your next level identity, you can click there. If you want to visualize your relationship and your dream relationship and improving a relationship you already have or calling in a new one, and then visualizing your home. I'm calling in a new home. We're trying to sell our house right now and move to a farm. So I've been using this stuff a lot. Let me show you a little demo of how to use it. So you're going to come in here. I just dumped in here something probably you guys have experienced if you have a business, something I've experienced, something I coach people on all the time. If you got the launch scaries, you can come in here. I just said I have an upcoming launch for my workshop about going for nature walks as a form of self-care. This is not a real product. This is made up. Insert your product and fear here. I know this work is life-changing, but I'm scared no one will buy. Can you help me visualize selling it being fun and easy? So you can come in here and put whatever you're struggling with, whatever you feel stuck around. You can just come in here and say, hey, I feel resistance around this. I feel stuck around X, Y, and Z. Can you help me clear this? Can you help me visualize it going a different way? I'm scared about whatever. I've been using this for so many different things this week, and just fear that's coming up. I've had a lot of money fear coming up and uncertainty about the future coming up. And I've really been coming back to this over and over. Once you put your prompt in, it is going to spit out these journal questions. So I programmed this a few different ways. One of the things I did was I took my favorite journal prompts I use when I'm trying to visualize my future. I have a hard time visualizing, so I'm not someone who can just close my eyes and just is there. I have to really journal on it and really create an exact scene. If you're like me, you're going to love this. So you don't have to fill all of these out, right? So it says, answer a few of these, whatever sparks something in you. And then I'll write you a full-blown sensory drenched visualization, I cannot say that word, of the sold out joy-fueled version of this launch. So you're going to put your fear or whatever you're wanting to clear, whatever you're wanting to call in up here. It's going to spit out these journal questions. The more specific you are in these, describing really specific things, giving it names of people in your life, giving it the names of your pets, giving it weather where you live, giving it if there's a specific coffee mug you drink out of every morning, the more specific things you can give it, the more potent this is going to be. I also programmed it on the back end to have really potent intentional language. So I took courses I've taken in NLP, things I learned in my coaching certification, things I've learned working with students, things I've done in my own practice. I took all the vocabulary from that stuff and programmed it in here to try to make it the most potent reprogramming vocabulary that I could. So it's going to spit out a really nice visualization for you. The more specific you are in here, the more custom it'll be for you. But if you're not feeling like doing it and you're feeling stuck, honestly, sometimes I don't do these, or I do them very half-assed, and it still spits out something really wonderful. So if you're not in the mood, don't worry about it. So then I wrote down here, when sales come in, I feel so excited and like all my hard work is paying off. When the sales come through, I'm looking at my phone and the notification pops up. After one of my students signs up for the workshop, they comment that they are so glad I'm doing it and that this is coming at the perfect time. I'm showing up every day and sharing my passion and excitement for this topic. These are just a few of these questions. I just answered them in the chat. You can just brain dump all your answers in the chat. Again, if you can give some really specific visualization anchors from your real life, people's names, if you have a favorite shirt you wear, if you have a coffee mug, the car you drive, you could describe your exact car. It could do a scene for you in your car. I think that's really cool. So then this is where it gets next level. Are you guys ready? So it's going to write out this long, beautiful visualization. And again, I tried to make the language really rich, help you see it. This really helps me as someone who's has a difficult time visualizing things inside the old brain, right? To visualize what I love. And maybe everybody already knows this, but I did not know you could do this. And it's the friggin' coolest thing in the world. You can hit down here, read aloud, and it will read it to you. Hey guys, this is future editing, Faith. I just realized I was so excited to show you guys the GPT. I forgot to show you one of my favorite tricks to do with it. So when you come in here, you're gonna see this little microphone and then this little use voice mode. You can click here and then you're gonna see this little option up here for settings. Pick all these different voices. I don't know if you guys think this is awesome, but I think this is awesome. So you can find, I've been using this one a lot. You can find whichever one you want to use and it will read it to you in whatever voice you want. And so what I've been doing is I have a chat on my phone with this GPT in it with all these different, I have one for the house we're selling and one for the house we're moving into and one for how I want my relationship to feel and one for how I want my business to feel. And I'll just I have ChatGPT app on my phone. I will plug my headphones into my phone and I'll walk around and I'll just play them over and over again while I'm doing dishes, while walking around, whatever. You can play them and it will read this to you out loud. It's a really nice way to shut your eyes and anchor it in. It only takes a couple minutes and it's really vivid. I love mindset coaching. We do a ton of it inside the Becoming Boss Mastermind. I believe a lot in it because it's changed my own life and I've seen it transform the lives of students. And so I really believe in the mindset work. What I have struggled with and what I've seen other people struggle with is feeling like I need to be thinking positive all the time or holding the vibe all the time or holding the energy all the time. I have PTSD and clinical depression. That ain't happening. I think for most human beings, right? Unless you're super enlightened, I think most of us humans doing the human things, trying to live this life, we have positive thoughts. We have thoughts all day long. But what I have been thinking and locking in is more intentional thoughts are more powerful than the negative thoughts, right? So when I sit down and I visualize this and I put a lot of intention around what I'm thinking about the future, I believe those thoughts are 10 times more powerful than all the little chatter of, oh my God, what if this bad thing happens? What if nobody buys the house? What if we can't find something to buy? What if all these what ifs, right? Who else's brain does a what if game? I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I really believe that doing this once a day can cancel all that out and clear it because I believe it's really potent. It has a lot of intention behind it, especially if you just, sometimes I'll lay down on the floor in my office back there and I'll just lay it and I'll just breathe and really feel like what it's saying to me. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope that you love it as much as I do. I'm going to gift it to you guys. I will link it down in the description. You can have it for free just as a gift from me to you. This is my personal thing I developed. So I really hope you guys love it. Please leave a comment if you find this helpful. If you have any other tips for stuff like this, put them in the comments below too, and we can all mastermind together in the comments. I'm a nerd about this stuff. I've been really loving some, like, I don't know, magical vibes. I feel like when life feels hard or difficult or scary, or I'm going through a lot of transition, when there's a lot of uncertainty in my life, I really love to lean on the energy of possibility. What if something great happens? And what if something magical happens? And I've really been calling that in. If you're needing some of that energy, hopefully this helps you do that. And I hope that you guys use it. And I hope you have a great day. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.